31-year-old pop star and former One Direction group member Liam Payne passed away, leaving behind his 7-year-old son and his mother and father and his 2 sisters. Although Liam was said to have a very close bond and relationship with his son, he purposely chose to keep him off of social media and away from the public eye and out of the limelight to give him the opportunity to grow up and experience a normal childhood, which was decided and agreed upon between him and the mother of his child, who he co-parented with.
I actually sent out letters to say please respect his privacy and stuff, because
I did too.
Because it's
not fair.
not up to me.
His choice, is it?
It's not his choice, and it's not up to me to make that decision, I don't feel. And I want him to have a childhood like everybody else, like I did.
And did you both agree on that?
Yes, 100%.
Liam was born on August 29, 1993, and he struggled with substance abuse and mental illness throughout his career. And unfortunately, on October 16, 2024, he died at the age of 31 after falling from a 3rd-floor balcony at a hotel in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Liam was an English singer and songwriter, and he was a member of the pop group One Direction, one of the best-selling boy bands of all time, alongside Niall, Zayn, Harry, and Louis. The group was formed in 2010 on the UK version of The X Factor, but eventually permanently disbanded in August 2015. Liam did confess that he was happy when the band ended when it first happened, but then over time was open to reuniting with his former bandmates.
You know, the day the band ended, I was like, thank Lord for that. And I know a lot of people are going to be mad at me for saying that, but I needed to stop or it would kill me. And I was like, thank the Lord. And then after that, trying to funnel your way back into society, be like, hey guys, I'm still here. You need to have something to strive for, and I feel like I'm finding that a little bit more now, and learning to relax, learning to just be, a lot of people go, be part of the moment, man, be in the moment, and I'm like, bullshit, but it's true. If you can just sit, and enjoy something for what it is for 5 minutes.
Imagine if there is a comeback 1D concert. Imagine if we did a different concert every day, and a different boy played every day, and then right at the end we did one concert where we all come out together. How cool would that be? And we had a little mini 1D festival. That's what we need to do. I need to make a couple calls.
Now, in an interview that Liam did back in 2023 last year, he did admit to struggling with alcoholism and drug abuse ever since he was a teenager when he joined the group One Direction, all the way up to present day.
There's some stuff that I've definitely never spoken about to do with it that was really, really, really severe. And it was a problem. And it was only until I saw myself after that I was like, right, I need to fix myself. There was a few pictures of me on a boat and I'm all bloated out, and I call it pills and booze face. And I was like this, my face was just 10 times more than it is now. And I just didn't like myself very much. Then I made a change. And the same thing happened this year with that sort of thing as well. But the problem we had in the band, and I don't blame anybody for this. I don't want to seem like I'm whining or moaning, oh my God, look at my life, whatever. But it feels to me like when we were in the band, the best way to secure us, because of how big it got, was just lock us in our rooms. And of course, what's in the room? Minibar. So at a certain point, I thought, well, I'm going to have a party for one. And that just seemed to carry on throughout many years of my life.
Now, in the autopsy report that was done for Liam, it was said that drugs and alcohol was discovered in his system and most likely caused him to go unconscious and faint and tragically plunge and fall from his hotel room balcony.
TMZ has confirmed that Liam Payne, former member of One Direction, was found unalive in Buenos Aires. The former One Direction singer was unalived Wednesday evening. Several witnesses at the hotel where he was staying in Buenos Aires tell us Liam fell from his room of the Casa Sur Palmero hotel. It is absolutely horrific and so sad. I think for so many people, One Direction was such an amazing fan group to be a part of and wonderful group to support. Did Liam have his problems and probably do things that I individually would not support? Yeah. But right now, I think everyone should just send love to his loved ones, his family, and his friends. Because regardless of how you feel about other things Liam has done independently, you're never going to be able to remove him from the legacy that was One Direction.
The former One Direction singer fell from a hotel balcony in Buenos Aires last month. Authorities say Payne had traces of alcohol, cocaine, and antidepressants in his system when he died.
So police investigating Liam Payne's death got their big break. They have now charged 3 people in connection with his death. One of them was an employee at the hotel where Liam died. And according to prosecutors in Buenos Aires, they say that this person was delivering drugs to Liam Payne and using, that famous photo of the drugs that were found in his hotel room. There is a Dove soap box there, and prosecutors believe that this person was a member of the housekeeping staff and that they used that Dove soap box to deliver drugs to him multiple times. Another one of the suspects that's been charged is the actual dealer. And the dealer, they say, delivered drugs to Liam twice on October 14th. That was 2 days before his death. Both the alleged dealer and the housekeeping staffer have been charged with dealing drugs. The third person, they say, they describe as a friend of Liam's. And this friend, according to prosecutors, was actually in the hotel room with him the day that he died. And they say that this person left him in the hotel room at some point before he died. We don't know what the difference was there when they left the room and when he died. However, that is a crime in Argentina, and that person has been charged with abandoning a person before death. It sounds like they believe that this person knew that Liam was in a bad shape, in a bad way, and then left him alone in the room there. So those are the three suspects that they've arrested.
3 people have been arrested and charged in Argentina in connection with Liam Payne's death, and here's everything we know. Suspect number 1 is said to be the person who accompanied Liam Payne every single day during his stay in Buenos Aires. The second suspect is said to be a hotel employee that supplied Liam Payne with illegal substances, with the third suspect being a supplier as well. All 3 suspects have been charged with abandonment of a person and the supply and facilitation of narcotics. Authorities also revealed the toxicology report that reported that Liam Payne did not cause any harm to himself, nor did any third parties intervene to harm him. It's also important to note that the release confirms that Liam Payne did die from the fall, but he did not jump from the balcony. It was also revealed that Liam had traces of alcohol, a prescription antidepressant, and an illegal substance in his body during the moments of his death and for at least 3 days leading up to his death. And authorities say that Liam was not fully conscious or was experiencing a decrease or loss of consciousness during the time of his fall.
Liam Payne's death, now revealed as a tragic accident. Exclusive details emerge from unseen footage detailing the moments before the fall. Authorities confirm the footage shows Liam Payne fainting.
So as you guys heard it, the cause of death was drugs and alcohol in his system, and ultimately it causing him to faint and fall 3 stories from his hotel balcony. Now, a few days ago, on November 20th, 2024, they did hold Liam's funeral at St. Mary's Church in Amersham, Buckinghamshire. And although this is not the ideal situation or circumstances that One Direction fans would have hoped to see the group reunite under, all of the remaining One Direction group members did reunite one last time for his funeral.
A somber Harry Styles arrived to pay his final respects. Liz Hurley's son, Damien, accompanied Payne's girlfriend, Kate Cassidy. Simon Cowell, who discovered One Direction, came with partner Lawrence Silverman to say his final goodbyes, as did Liam's bandmates, Niall Horan, Louis Tomlinson, and Zayn Malik, the first time he'd been seen with the other members in some time. This group shot to fame in 2010 but split up in 2016. Today, grief brought them back together. A horse-drawn carriage brought Liam's casket to St. Mary's Church, the word son spelled out in red roses on top. Liam's parents, Karen and Jeff, were photographed at the service outside London. They were seen being comforted by an emotional Simon. Cheryl Cole, the mother of Liam's son, also attended.
We do not believe that his 7-year-old son, Bear, was in attendance. However, a very touching tribute to Liam's role as a father was in place at the funeral in the form of a floral arrangement that read "Daddy" in white roses.
James Corden was there alongside Harry at the private service held at the 800-year-old church in the English countryside. Foul play and suicide were ruled out as causes. Investigators believe Liam may have fallen in a state of semi or total unconsciousness. But that is little comfort for those still grieving Liam's passing and remembering him through his music.